Good evening, friends. Welcome back to Medical News Today. Today is June 4, 2026, and the world of medicine is shifting beneath our feet. We are officially moving away from one-size-fits-all treatments and stepping into an era of hyper-personalization, speed, and precision. In today's broadcast, we bring you the absolute latest, game-changing medical breakthroughs published just hours ago. We're breaking down a massive global analysis on the quiet escalation of chronic kidney disease, a surprising discovery regarding how dietary fats fuel or fight pancreatic cancer, and a landmark study revealing that popular GLP-1 weight loss drugs can radically lower the risk of addiction and overdose. Plus, we look at a mind-bending study from Georgetown University that challenges everything we knew about how the human brain multitasks. If you want to stay ahead of the curve on global health, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's dive into the headlines. Segment 1, Global Chronic Kidney Disease Crisis and Semaglutide Breakthrough. Our top story today comes from a sobering global analysis published in The Lancet. New data reveals that chronic kidney disease, or CKD, is spreading across the adult population significantly faster than initial models predicted. According to researchers, the primary engines driving this global surge remain high blood sugar, high blood pressure, and rising obesity rates. The most alarming takeaway from the data? Impaired kidney function is now linked to nearly 12% of all global cardiovascular deaths. This underscores the reality that kidney disease isn't a localized issue, it actively degrades the entire cardiovascular system. Because CKD is notoriously asymptomatic in its early stages, millions remain completely undiagnosed until irreversible damage has occurred. But it isn't all grim news. Simultaneously presented at the 63rd ERA Congress, the landmark FLOW trial has delivered a beacon of hope. New clinical data confirms that once-weekly semaglutide injections dramatically improve the health-related quality of life for adults battling both type 2 diabetes and CKD. Statistically, patients on the regimen gained the equivalent of 8 additional days of full, vibrant health per year. These novel therapies are proven to slow down active kidney degradation while cutting the risk of strokes and heart failure. The major challenge shifting into the latter half of 2026 isn't the science, it's access. Global health authorities are now calling for universal, affordable access to simple blood and urine screening tests to catch kidney dysfunction before it's too late. Segment 2, Oncology Update, Dietary Fats and Cancer Growth. Next, a groundbreaking study published today in Cancer Discovery is fundamentally rewriting our understanding of nutrition and oncology. We have known for years that high-fat diets are linked to cancer progression, but scientists at the Yale School of Medicine have just proven that not all fats are created equal when it comes to tumors. Focusing on pancreatic ductal adenocarcinoma, the deadliest and most aggressive form of pancreatic cancer, researchers isolated the molecular impacts of 12 distinct high-fat diets. The results were highly surprising. The study revealed that certain dietary fats directly trigger phospholipid remodeling, effectively fueling rapid tumor growth. Conversely, other specific fats did the exact opposite, they altered the cancer cell membranes, making them incredibly sensitive to a type of cell death called ferroptosis. This effectively cut the disease burden in half. Particularly, oleic acid, a monounsaturated fat famously found in olive oil and avocados, showed a powerful capacity to make these lethal cancer cells highly vulnerable to destruction. This discovery paves the way for highly targeted, diet-based interventions designed to complement traditional chemotherapy, utilizing nutrition as a precise weapon to choke out tumor development. Segment 3, the GLP-1 Revolution, Fighting Addiction and Overdose. Turning to pharmaceuticals, the GLP-1 receptor agonist revolution is expanding far beyond weight loss and glycemic control. A massive, unprecedented study tracking over 600,000 U.S. veterans has just revealed that drugs like semaglutide may actively fight human addiction and overdose. The data shows that patients prescribed these popular medications displayed significantly lower rates of substance abuse and chemical dependency. Neuroscientists believe the drug's mechanism stabilizes the brain's reward and dopamine pathways, mitigating the intense cravings associated with opioids and alcohol. This shifts GLP-1s from being simple metabolic treatments into a revolutionary class of platform biologics capable of treating complex neurochemical disorders. As we move through 2026, the medical community is urgently evaluating how to scale manufacturing and restructure insurance formularies to make these expensive therapies a cornerstone of public health and addiction recovery infrastructure. Segment 4, Neurology, the myth of the multitasking bottleneck. In neurology, a fascinating study out of Georgetown University is challenging a decades-old dogma about the human mind. For generations, neuroscientists believed that the prefrontal cortex acted as a rigid bottleneck, strictly limiting our ability to execute complex tasks simultaneously. However, new real-time brain mapping reveals that the brain actively rewires itself to bypass this bottleneck entirely as we master practice. The brain remodels its neural architecture, automating highly complex skills and pushing them into deeper, subconscious circuits. This liberation of the prefrontal cortex means that true, highly efficient cognitive multitasking is biologically possible. This insight isn't just a win for basic psychology, it holds profound implications for stroke rehabilitation, occupational therapy, and accelerating how we train humans to operate complex modern technology. Running, improved knee and back health. It's a common myth that running is bad for your joints. Research actually shows that the more often you run, the lower your odds are of having knee and back problems as you age. A study of 675 marathon runners found that they had lower rates of arthritis, about 50%, than the US average. Another study found that recreational runners also have lower rates of knee and hip arthritis than non-runners, WebMD. AD109. A new pill, AD109, shows promise in treating obstructive sleep apnea by significantly reducing apnea-hypopnea index scores and improving airway muscle function. This oral treatment could offer a more convenient alternative to existing therapies. Medscape. Afrezza. The FDA has approved Afrezza, an inhaled insulin, for children aged 6+ with diabetes, offering rapid absorption and improved treatment satisfaction. It complements basal insulin but isn't suitable for those with chronic lung issues. Medscape. Conclusion and outro. From the deep, adaptive pathways of our brains to the macro trends of global kidney health, June 4, 2026, has proven that medical science is moving at an exponential rate. We are witnessing the birth of medicine that treats the individual, predicts systemic failures before they happen, and redefines the boundaries of human recovery. What do you think of the potential of weight loss drugs pulling double duty to fight addiction? Let us know your thoughts in the comments sections below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with someone who values their health, and subscribe to Medical News Today for your daily dose of life-saving science. Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll see you right here tomorrow. Disclaimer: compiled information. This content is for educational purposes and is not a substitute for professional medical advice. The audience/viewers must verify the contents before use. The creator, publisher, and YouTube will not be responsible for any harm.